Okay, gonna do a little tour here. I'm just off the Golden Mile, and almost may come to the light here. And up there, way up there, is Barbara Fritchie Restaurant, but it's not a restaurant anymore. It's like a car dealership or something. So I'm gonna head across the street and show you something that's up this end of the Golden Mile, just to show you a couple things. Stand by. Okay, so Barbara Fritchie's up to the right, crossing over the Golden Mile, heading south, I guess, and coming up on one of the first areas. So you might be able to see ahead. They got a big residential project just up ahead. I'll get closer and take some better shots. Okay, to the left of me is the Golden Mile. I'm on, the old 40 here. But I'm about to turn right on Mount Phillip Road, which is up this end, the Barbara Fritchie end of the Golden Mile. Here we go. And over here to the right is this development that they're putting in. I'm not sure if this one was here when you were here, but they got this big bunch of houses over here. I don't know if you can see them good or not. And over here is this development that they're putting in. A lot of work, a lot of equipment. Just one more project that they're working on up here. Hang on a second. I think it's a Pleasance job. They got their silt fence out here. Putting stuff underground. All right. Okay, I'm on Monocacy Boulevard, coming up on Buckheimer Drive. So over that way to the right is the airport. But I want to show you what they've done down here. See, all the trees are starting to bloom. Okay, so we're coming up on, I guess, the other, but look over here, all the houses they've built. Okay, coming up on the other end of, is this Buckheimer? Yeah, Hughes Ford. This is Hughes Ford Road here. If we take a right, it goes into, the airport and all that. But we're going to take a left. You can see all the houses they've built up there. All right, hang on a second. More houses. Just let me get up to you this way. All the houses they've built over this end. Still building. Got all these houses over here. Now, continuing down Hughes Ford Road, they're starting to build some big warehouses. I don't know if they're data centers or what they are, but you can see they're building big buildings down this end too. Say I've turned around and I've come back. I'm at the corner of Monocacy and Patrick, and I'm going to take a left here on Patrick Street and heading back towards the MVA. MVA is up there. Just for perspective, on East Patrick, whatever you call it, there's the old RV dealership right here. Where you get onto 70. And we're headed southeast. Okay, we're coming up on Linganore Road. You go up to get up to Rippion's place. But they moved it and hooked it up to a light. So the road used to be right here on the left, But then they made it down over the hill a little bit and put a light and redid the road. And when they redid the road, they also put in all these houses here. You'll see as I go through. They got houses on the left and houses on the right. See all the way up there. And they've done some more things up the road here. I'll take some more shots as we get a little farther up Linganore. All right, right along. We're Linganore Road, just a mile or two up, and coming up on Eddie Mercer Agricultural up here on the left. But Eddie Mercer was bought by a company called Helena, and I guess they're I don't know how big they are, but I think they got a lot of places like Eddie Mercer's across the I don't know their range, but they're now Helena. All right, just past Eddie Mercer, still on Linganore Road, but you can see there's a new road up here, and now look, they're building all this out on Linganore Road. I mean, I don't know how many acres this is, but oops, sorry. But you can see they really eat up some of this farmland. See, here it is over here too. Look at this. Still on Linganore Road. That's what it's looking like these days. I think this one up around the corner here. All right, on Linganore, about to come up on Gas House Pike here, but you can see on the left, they're taking this corner and developing it too. They're developing all those houses. Yeah, this is Gas House Pike right up here. You could, and here's Linganore Road. Okay, I turned around. Now I'm going back on Linganore Road, back towards Eddie Mercer. Another view of the of this project they're doing over here. JHG, I think, is the equipment. I'll give you another view of this one that I passed coming up. You can see how far back they're going. New Bitterroot Terrace. That's what they call this new road. You can see it goes way back. And here's the one I passed coming up. You can see this thing here. And hey, look, it's a Volvo. Uh-oh, I better get around him. And there's the view of Frederick in the mountains and this new project here. What is this street called? It's called Metacomet Road. And just coming back down, here's Eddie Mercer. I thought I'd just give you the view of Frederick as we're coming back. Yeah, and here I'll show you the new sign they got. That's it, Helena Agri Enterprises. There they are. I'm coming back now. See, up ahead, that's where Linganore Road used to come out down there. But now the new section where they've, you know, rented a little S pattern on the road. And here's those houses I was showing you on the way back. And they got a light up here, like I was showing you. And now I'm going to turn left on 144, heading back towards Einville Road. On 144, after making that left, and this is all kind of the same. Over there is Spring Ridge Parkway up at Spring Ridge, and I guess they're doing something on the road here. Still heading towards Imesville Road. All right, a little farther down 144, coming up toward Imesville Road. I don't remember if they had done any or all of this after you guys moved, but you know, you can now get off on 70 down here, close to Imesville Road. So here's 144 we're on, of course. And off to the right there, they kept 144 going. There's Imesville Road down there. But I'm coming around off to the left. That's where you come off of 70 onto 144 down here on this end. Now here's how you get on 70 west from Patrick Street. They got a new road here, and you can see if you take a left at this light up here, you're on 70 west. But what I also want to show you is now we're going to take a right, and hey, they got a Sheetz up here. Just for perspective, to our right is Imesville Road down there, and this is like right off of 70. They got a Sheetz there, and you can see they're just building like crazy up here. I'll show you. Dun, dun. All this stuff up here. Just a lot of houses. Yep. And it just keeps going and going and going. Yep, let me come around the circle here. I gotta spin around. See, there's the neighborhood. Hey, it's called Cromwell, and you can see they got tons more of land they're working on. Okay, I'm headed back towards the Sheetz gotta head to Imesville Road. Just backtracking here. Here's that Sheetz we just passed. And if I go straight, at this point, I'm on 70 West, the new exit. But I'm gonna take a left here at what they call Meadow Road now, which will take me back over, and there's 70 and 40. And I'm gonna come back under it, and then I take a left on what was the old part of 144. They rerouted it. I think you might have seen all this. That's the new ramp that comes off of 70. You know, I'm heading that way. Okay, so I'm taking a left here. Just came off of the 144, and if I keep going straight up here, then I'm on 70 East and 40 East. But I think you probably already saw all this. And here's Imesville Road. I'm gonna take a right, heading back to Big Woods. And now for the final leg of today's video tour. I am on Big Woods Court. There's the other way. And about to head back up towards Big Woods. But I wanted to show you the soccer field and all they've done. They got that field back there done. And they've done a pretty good job of fixing up this house. I'll show you. The log guy, firewood guy's gone. They got this all nice and painted up. And they've done some work. Made a little barbecue area. They got a little bit of a parking garage. And they got the field nice and green. So anyway, that's the tour for today.